this podcast.
It sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Amazing, isn't it?
Up with everyone. Up with everyone. Up with everyone. Up with everyone. For you to show up like that, looking like that. Waited all day just to see your face, and I can honestly say it was.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
You see my Fizzace?
Fizzace.
Yep.
Finesse.
Yeah, are we going? We're going?
We are.
Oh,
cheers,
hot.
boys.
Cheers.
Here it
Cheers.
is to this podcast, and it's not for everyone.
Not for everyone podcast.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess it's sticking. We like it. I like it. Coined by none other than my lovely bride.
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
Unnamed. Mm-hmm. Shall remain that way.
It's pretty lit.
Yeah, keeping it mysterious, you know.
It's hard to come up with a good name nowadays.
It is.
Yeah, for anything.
Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Weird Al's got some cool kid names. Moon Unit.
Moon Unit is his kid name.
It's one of his names.
Holy
Moon
shit.
Unit. Moon Unit.
Moon Unit.
What else? Who's the other one?
No, Kanye, like North or whatever. What is the
Northwest?
Northwest.
Yo, y'all remember Elon Musk's kid?
Oh, yeah, I know. How do you pronounce it?
Kyle, right?
Yeah. You can pronounce it however you want. It's just,
for real. It's a whole math equation.
Sheridan.
Oh my gosh.
I call it Sheridan.
Sheridan. Mm-hmm. What is the math equation?
It's
like x2
AXU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know pi better than I can put that together.
I know his teachers are gonna hate that.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna have one teacher that teaches
the teacher's just gonna be like, hey, you.
They're all gonna be No, he's gonna be the only student for all of his teachers.
Mostly because they're not gonna know what the equation means.
Yeah, they're just gonna be trying to figure out the equation, and that's the qualification. To teach the kids, you have to solve the equation. Solve the kid's name.
Substitute teacher. They're like,
otherwise you're not qualified.
What is this? They're like, this is
I'm
bullshit.
leaving. It's for $1 million. All right, I'll sit down with it for a minute.
I'll remote teach for
I'll try.
Shit. Yeah,
I'll try I would try it, dude. You remember when David Blaine put out that book, and it was like basically a giant I Spy, if you will, that you put clues together to try and figure out this thing, and you had a chance to win like $25,000 or something.
Dude, that sounds sick. My
mom did it for a while.
I didn't read.
We were detectives. David Blaine's book. It's big. It's a textbook.
You read books?
We went through this book, and it was like
a Harry Potter book.
It was like a textbook size book, but softback.
Yeah.
And dude, tons of just different things going on in this, and it's like telling stories, but she's trying to put together clues and like making prints of the different photos, trying to put them together, like make words and letters, and we didn't figure out anything.
Yo, I thought you were cool.
No, that is cool. Whose mom? Yeah, that's the coolest thing ever.
Like, you read?
My mom is a detective.
You read with your mom?
Nah, I didn't read any of it.
Were you 6? Were you 6?
I was about. It's probably one of my first memories.
Really? If you think
it was traumatic for me, so I remember now.
Reading to kids is funny because it's not even the act of them knowing what's going on in the book. It's teaching them that two people sit down and can understand a common concept. It's really interesting when you think about it.
You think so?
Yeah, but
the stories though too.
I didn't read a lot when I was a kid, bro. I really didn't because I thought it was stupid. I didn't think it was cool.
When did you first start reading?
God, probably 14 and 15.
What kind of books were you reading?
I read a book called Tsunami, and it was about a tsunami. And
I read fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That's sick. That's
sick ass book.
My kids read that.
Dude, this book Tsunami I read, this was some bullshit, bro. All it was a tsunami hit, and then it was this kid getting out of there. And you know what? He got out of there, so it was like a happy ending book.
Nice.
Yeah, and then after that, I heard of Edgar Allan Poe.
It was probably a little longer than that. Though.
I was like, this is a waste of time. Everything was fine.
So you said Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe as well.
I think I'm a little twisted when it comes to like creativity. I think I really enjoy the dark stuff, like Edgar Allan Poe and like Van Helsing and shit.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
I think that's probably true.
I think
you'd have a dark.
I want to be cool so fucking bad.
I feel that.
It's so bad. I really do.
That's sadly the reason that I've done all of the things that I have put hours and hours into, like being able to play guitar.
Yeah.
Is 100% because I'm the youngest of 4 boys, and when you show your brother something, if you suck, they're gonna be like, you suck.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, they're like, stop, get away from me, you're annoying. And you're like, I put my life into that, and then you realize like, oh, I gotta get really good.
There you go. First
really good at
first
something.
belch on the
before.
podcast, everyone.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
But you have to get really good at something. So like, I would just get really good at stuff, and then they'd finally be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
Dude, I have a funny story about guitar. You guys will appreciate this. I was first learning, I was 13, 14. I was living on North Smoke Rise Drive in Flagstaff, Arizona. And man, it was a nice house. It was the first place I ever been that had first place I ever lived that had like sidewalks to where you can like skateboard, and there was a park right behind my house. Things were cool, dude. And then you could open the windows. It was like 70 degrees. And my sister moved out, and I was actually using her room to jam in. And so I just got this beautiful Line 6 amp, this just monster of a 15-watt beast. You know what I mean? This first amp that I've ever really got. And I'm shredding. I'm talking about slaying in her room, dude. I'm making riffs, dude, everything, anything, nothing's off limits, bro. I'm just destroying, right? Putting my heart and soul into it, dude. Windows open, shit's blaring, dude. And I stop, and I'm like taking it in, and I'm like, man, this is awesome. This amp sounds so good, man. And I just hear this voice go, "You suck." And dude, it was my neighbor. I had the windows open. He was in his backyard. He was like, and he just kept going, dude. And like, I didn't even continue to play, bro. He was just like, shut the fuck up.
That's so hard. That's so funny, dude.
Crushed me.
Yes.
No, absolutely crushed me, dude. Yeah, naturally. I was like, I guess I'll just learn chords now.
Yeah.
God, this sucks.
Learning guitar is brutal.
It is.
It's painful.
Yeah.
For it is young such an odd transition to like just playing around with the guitar and then like learning the chords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such an
learning
odd...
a full song. I think that's like the transition of like some people mess around. I knew intros for like 7 years.
If you can make it to that step, boom.
Well, I was gonna say that. Okay, you could argue that learning to play a song is the first step in telling somebody that you can play guitar, because you're telling them that I can play something fully through. When I first moved here, all I could do was intros to songs.
Intros,
and my father was...
Intros are pretty cool.
My father was an old construction worker, like we've discussed. He wasn't the nicest guy growing up, and he always had bachelor buddies come over, and they drink a lot of beer. And, dude, if I didn't know the whole song all the way through, bro, beer can to the fucking side of the head, bro, you suck. Yeah, and I swear to God, bro, I started to realize all they cared about was, like, get to the chorus, learn a couple verses, jump from this to that. There's going to be show off a little bit, you know what I mean? But if you go to play something and everyone's all into it and you can't do it, drunk people, they don't like that shit.
They're upset, dude.
They don't like that.
Like, okay, I didn't realize that's all it took on stage or like at practice when you don't know your shit. We'll just fucking throw a beer can at your head, make you feel right at home.
Snap into it. My trauma will kick in, dude, and I'll be like,
all right, I got it. I got it right now. I'm already learning it. I had Elon Musk's chip installed, and I'm looking at the guitar tabs.
I will not make a mistake, Father.
Dude, that's going to be great. We're going to see in 30 years or 20 years when the chips are more popular, we're going to see musicians on stage, instead of staring at iPads, they're just going to be like,
they're going to be
dead stare ahead.
Dude, yeah.
Looking at stuff in their brain.
It's going to be the ultimate guitar app. You're scrolling it in your brain.
And you're
just
you're
like,
going to see them blink.
Oh, yeah.
And they're scrolling, blink.
Dude.
Scroll. Blink.
I can imagine someone who's touring and they write a song and then you're playing it live and you forget the words and you like have to look it up. You're like, you know what I mean? It's been documented. People do it. It happens all the time. They're like,
dude, the national anthem. This is my favorite national anthem moment. Dude singing. Oh, and he's like not far in the song, and it goes. And he starts singing, and the crowd starts booing him. And I was like, oh, really? Y'all gonna boo it?
Yeah.
How many of y'all know this song?
Dude's
Nobody
like-
knows the national anthem.
Dude said
on the spot.
pause.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
dude, but he should have known that performance was coming.
Yeah.
He could have studied up.
He
He
coulda-
could have studied up. Instead of
Made it to
instead of
two
the three,
words.
instead of the 3 bumps, maybe just the 1 bump
Yeah.
right before. Not so blitzed, you know.
Wow, what a
Barely
Dude, you could argue it's treasonous.
I mean, you could at one point.
Yeah.
You could fight about it. That's getting on the fighting side of some of them folks.
That's some Merle Haggard song right there.
I know it. The fighting side of me.
Man.
We like music. We like music here.
Cheers.
But music's not for everyone.
And people who don't know the national anthem.
you say music's not for everyone.
It's not.
Music's
no.
literally for everyone.
Okay, there has been a moment in my life where I've busted ass so hard that I jump in the car and there's no music on the way home.
Fuck.
No, it's not for every time.
No. That was, well, okay.
I see what you're doing, but
Okay,
I
yeah.
also
You see what I was doing? But
I
you had
did.
to, yeah.
it's fine.
You just like arguing
We'll
with
edit
me.
that out.
But no, it's okay. It's actually a valid point. You're right. But
It's not for every time. True.
I would
Which
argue that music isn't for everyone.
I've been doing the same
agree.
thing. I've been not for everyone.
I would argue that.
I would disagree strongly, sir.
This is a good one.
Sir.
Okay.
Dude, you are not going to find me a person that doesn't enjoy music at least occasionally.
Deaf people.
They enjoy the beat.
The vibrations.
The beat. Dude, Beethoven was deaf. Pfft. Next.
Partially deaf. He wasn't all the way deaf.
But there are deaf DJs. I mean, it sounds like
Songs
they're
for
all
the
deaf,
deaf.
but no, I'm kidding. So, hope there's no DJ listeners.
Uh-oh.
No, if there are, you're the exception for
We
sure.
we can make fun of DJs. Like, think about it. You're at a show and it's like, oh no, don't unplug me.
Hey, but we're no different.
No,
Yo, there's a
The
storm,
drummer is the
man.
only one that's exempt.
You gotta unplug a lot of people at once.
You could still you can unplug one person's whole rig. I mean, that throws off a whole
Okay.
thing.
One chord versus how many channels for a band?
Bro, I'm trying to not punch down. That was the worst thing. That was the worst part of that. Me saying that. That was the meanest part. Dude, that is mean. Saying you don't want to make fun of someone, like, oh, I don't want to make fun of them. It's like, that's
a little
kind of mean.
Yeah.
That's like that. It's like, oh, they can't take it. That's
Can't take the
mean
heat.
in my book.
Can't take the heat.
Yep.
If you can't take the heat, don't show up to the kitchen, baby. You feel
Like,
me?
okay, I'm gonna not come to the kitchen.
Dude, there's a guy
Y'all are
named-
I'll
there's
stay
this-
in the f***ing living room.
There's a dude, entertainer, comedian dude named DC Youngfly who's got this bit about, he's like, if you in the kitchen, keep cooking, brother. Keep cooking. And he just reverts back to that.
Just
So
keep
now
cooking.
every time I get discouraged, I'm just like, I'm gonna keep cooking.
Dude, I was watching
I'm gonna keep
this.
cooking, cuz. He go, you the chef, dog?
I got a new catchphrase I wanna remember. It's an insult. What was it? She goes, there's this crazy lady in this show that my wife's watching, a Netflix show, I think. But it's she said they're like Irish or English or whatever. They said, she goes, you're an, what is it? You're a bum loving pervert.
Oh no.
What was
Wow.
it? Bum lover. Something like that.
A
She kept
bum
calling him
lover.
a bum loving. What is? Oh, I wish I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because it was gold. It's definitely bum lover.
bum-loving
Bum lover
heathen.
is that's. I'm definitely including that in my new vernacular.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm always updating my vernacular, increasing my vocabulary. They say that's how you become more successful.
And intelligent.
Yep. You know, and an update on the Marcus Aurelius situation. You know, still reading, still getting more of a man every day.
Are you stoic?
So I'm becoming stoic. I think it's like Jesus Christ. You don't ever become stoic. You just lean toward it.
It's really weird.
You just try to get closer to it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Being stoic, you can't say you're stoic.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you when your kid dies, you're gonna cry. Like, hopefully that doesn't happen, but like, if you do, it's like you're not supposed to.
That'd be rough.
You're like, it's not logical.
Yeah.
No, it's. I think you should.
Can't Braveheart your way out of that. Yeah. You can't Braveheart. Yeah, you can't Braveheart your way out of that.
No, it's like don't cry over like bee stings and stuff, which is hard. Those hurt.
You've cried over a bee sting?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was gonna.
Of course. You haven't?
No.
Never.
No.
In your entire life.
Well, I don't have a vagina, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought we were in 2024.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
My bad. App.
Thank you for using the proper vernacular.
There you go.
You son of a.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, dude. I do.
You're like, what's a vagina?
What's a vagin?
That sounds dirty.
I think we're not supposed to drink at the same time.
I think this isn't for everyone. I think
That is accurate.
that was cool though. We sipped at the same time. It's that might be the noise for the podcast. That this podcast ain't for everyone.
Dude, you know what? You know what's gross? ASMR. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where it's like people eating and you can hear what they're like. You can hear really close.
Oh,
as they're eating,
like
and like
ice?
girls like it, and mostly girls, but
And
it's
guys.
that too. But it was like it was implied. But
I don't know. I still don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's gross. Like they're like. It's like
They turn the volume
like
up
it. Yeah,
on
people like it
tapping and like all kinds of stuff.
It's very interesting. I don't know.
supposed
It just
to help you
tickles,
sleep.
it
It's like
tickles
a-
that part of their brain.
It's like an OCD thing.
Maybe it's a disorder called being a female.
Called be, no,
God, whoa.
Gotcha. Just kidding. JK.
This is a
Not for everyone.
viewer discretion advised.
Yes.
We should have said that at the beginning.
Yeah. If our wives are
Trigger
tuned in,
warning.
tune out. You're not gonna like the next part.
Oh no,
They're
you
gonna
got a
listen
story?
harder than ever now.
Yeah, I can tell you. I can tell you about how I got
We just
upset
say
playing
we're
golf.
gonna talk about them and then don't.
I got upset playing golf because I told my wife I'm only gonna play 9 holes, and then we got on the back.
That was the
9.
plan.
That was the plan.
We did. We were like, hey,
failed.
we want 9 holes. We did 9 holes. We didn't do 9 holes though.
I failed.
We didn't. We did some of them, and then we were like, we need a break.
We did 7. We
yeah.
jumped on the back 9 for 2. Then we finished out the 7, and then we jumped on the back 9 and ran as many as we could before 2:30.
It wasn't.
I was pissed.
Is that accurate?
I was pissed because I got told I shouldn't have done what I shouldn't have done, and I did it. And you know what? I feel bad. But I feel more bad.
should.
I feel more bad.
You should feel bad
about throwing a fit on the golf course. That was your first time golfing. You didn't need to see.
Yeah, you
that.
made it about you, buddy.
You didn't need to see that.
Look at that.
I did.
And now see, look, I went on my first. I went on my next one, and what did I do? I threw a temper tantrum, just like you showed me.
I set the fucking
Just
tone
like
for
you
that.
said-
I'm
just
sorry.
like you showed me.
I set the tone.
I was
for
like,
that.
this is how you play golf. You have to throw a temper tantrum. That's part of golf. If you don't, then you're not doing it right.
It's hard being a pro golfer.
It's so hard. Every shot sucks. You're just like, hopefully that's not someone's window. I legitimately like 2 straight into houses.
Oh, I got
in a row.
I got some juicy golf shit for you. You
What you
ready?
got?
Okay,
Yes.
check this out. Section rule dash whatever the fuck in golf.
Okay.
If you
I think I know what you're talking about.
if there's a hole and the clubhouse is not technically out of bounds to the hole, and you hit the golf ball and the golf ball lands inside of the clubhouse, you absolutely can open up a window or open up a door to make your shot to get it back out on the green. It is in the rule book.
That's lit.
That is
That's a
crazy,
gangster
isn't
rule.
it? Isn't it insane?
That's a gangster rule.
They have some wild ass
Dude,
rules, bro.
you know what I want to be more than anything?
What?
I want to be a golf hustler.
A golf
I want to be
hustler?
a poor golf hustler. But
Why
like
would you
that
hustle?
hustles his way
It's
into
a gentleman's
being rich.
game, dude.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
save
it's
that for
exactly,
bowl,
dude.
man.
It defeats the
I wanna-
purpose of what
I
we're
wanna
trying
make,
to do.
I want to make golf sexy again.
Yeah.
What are you looking at over there?
Oh,
Are we peeking?
just no, yeah.
we're
I was,
peeking. It's
no,
fine.
no. That's from the earlier thing. Anyway, no. Back to what you were. Yes,
Yeah, I want to make golf sexy
we
again,
suck
bro.
at golf.
Back back to the truth. Yeah, we do. I didn't hit a single good tee off. It was sad.
You play better when you're playing with people who like are taking it seriously.
Yeah, my son did well. That was really cool.
Yeah. Probably
that was
more
really
fun to
cool.
watch than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was great. I was excited. I could totally see being a caddy.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. Like, because you get excited for like, oh, dude, let's go see.
Dude, watch this video of a caddy hand this guy the wrong club.
On purpose?
On accident. He was supposed to get him a 4 iron, get him a 3 iron, and the dude overshot it. And as he did it, you could see the guy on the camera. He was like, they had a laugh about it, which is wild. Yeah,
he didn't kill him.
it's only millions of
Usually
dollars.
they get
It's only
killed.
millions of dollars.
Yeah, you usually kill them when they do that.
yeah.
That's why they put them in those bibs, so the blood doesn't stain their clothes. You could just use that for the funeral.
Dude, so here's another cool thing about golf. If you hit a golf ball and it flies into like an orchard or some shit, or someone's half chewed up apple and it sticks into the apple, if you don't play it where it lies, it's a stroke.
Lit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'll tell
Another
you.
badass
I'll tell
rule.
you. I'll tell
Some
you
cool
one
rules.
that's-
I like this.
Check
Tell me
this
some
out.
rules.
I got okay. So, if you have a ball and you hit it into the woods and it's around like a dead snake or like a snake skin or something, you can remove the dead snake. If the snake is alive, you have to play it where it lies.
Yo, you have to kill the snake with your stroke.
No, you and check this out. Look,
watch, because if it's on your
this
ball,
is where it gets dicey. This is where it gets
you're
dicey.
gonna hit it.
This is where it gets dicey. If you like fuck with the snake, it's considered like interference.
What the
So like
fuck?
if a snake coils up around your ball,
You have to.
you
hit
have
it
to hit it.
and kill the snake.
Wow.
No, or not kill the snake.
Dude,
just
I'd
like
kill the fucking snake.
Now-
That's the best golf shot you're ever gonna
if
have.
the snake moves your ball, it's considered non-interference.
Nice. So you can train a snake
to go on
move
the
your ball
fucking
on the
field.
par.
Fucking
Or
wild.
the
is that?
fairway.
Fucking wild, bro. Yeah.
That's
Hell
nice,
yeah.
dude.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild. There's some
See,
cool
that's how,
rules.
dude. That's how I'm gonna. That's one of the things that my boy. I'm gonna make it a movie. He's gonna be a golf hustler.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Maybe
Cam's
golf
got a
hustler.
script. Cam's got a script for golf hustler.
Just put a midget in snake's clothing.
Hey, it's
little
bit-
just slithering across the ground.
It
It's a
takes
little bit.
forever. How do it get
Dude,
to it?
That's no. It should be a giant snake in
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
It's just
Anaconda.
the size of a bus.
Yeah.
It's just
I couldn't imagine like
moves it.
golfing in the desert and like there's a rattlesnake by your golf ball and everyone's just like, you have 5 minutes.
But no, for real. Imagine
Do they
you
give
kill
golfers
5 minutes
5
for
minutes?
like
Imagine
some
this.
competitions, yeah.
Imagine this. You're
Like
real.
per hit or whatever.
You're
Sorry.
real close, right?
Mhm.
You kill the snake, hit your ball in for an eagle. Perfect. Best shot ever.
Dude, eagle snakeskin boots, bro.
Bro,
What?
eagle snakeskin boots is what's on the menu.
That's my new golf name.
That's what I'm having. Eagle snakeskin boots. Yes, that's the most American thing. Eagle, no, dude. PGA eagle snakeskin boots. NASCAR.
NASCAR, yeah. Dude, yeah. I there's some interesting rules to some of these games.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I wish the commentators for American Ninja Warrior would commentate for golf.
That could be fun.
Make it sound way more upbeat than it is.
It's you could be as loud as you want at a golf competition. That's another thing I find to be like insane. Is like people just respect the game.
You know what's
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild because like there's people who hit, like professional people who hit, and then people just they're like, I want to be inside you, and like they
Happy Gilmore.
they'll do it after they hit because it's silent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah.
You just fart real. Let's save a fart.
There's some funny ones. There's some real funny
That's a
ones.
good one, dude.
Yeah, there's
Save
some
a
funny
fart.
ones. Well, Scotty Scheffler, the dude who got arrested.
Yeah.
That dude, there's a professional golfer got arrested.
Yeah.
And dude, like got bailed out in time for the tour.
Barely.
So he goes out, like, I guess, like on one of the holes he tees off, dude, and some dude in the crowd, he goes, "You look better in orange, Scotty."
He's like, I wonder if,
How
dude, I haven't seen him
embarrassing.
on any
How
YouTube
embarrassing.
videos.
That's pretty embarrassing.
Embarrassing, bro. He's supposed to be high class, bro.
That is true. That's embarrassing.
Fucking embarrassing.
How dare
bro.
he?
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
Green jacket wearing some.
He's a tubby athlete.
He fucking wangs them out though.
Belly heaven, motherfucker.
Yeah, he wangs them bitches, bro.
Ew, dude.
What? I was hoping you got that the first time. Don't look at me when you say wang, bro.
Gross, bro.
Yeah. Dude, he's straight.
That's all we got for you folks.
He straight doozles them, dude.
Slangs that wang danger up the firelight, dude.
Dude, yeah. Can you imagine like bro commentators for golf?
It's hockey.
That would be
That's
sick.
what it is.
Yeah.
So,
Hockey?
Yeah, because I talked to this guy who knows hockey, and he's really good at just throwing out hockey talk. I was like, oh, dude. I set him up, and he just started going. Yeah, dude. He's like, golf. He's like, yeah, slanging fat. Dang. What did he say, man? I can't even remember. He was good at it, dude. Slanging fat dangers, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Top shelf dangers. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that just a hockey thing? He's like, yup.
Dude, I just see Sean Penn and freaking Fast Times at Richmond High, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, all I need are my pars and my birdies, bro.
Pars and birdies, dude. I don't even know that movie.
You don't know the movie?
No, I just take sayings that people say, and I imitate their impersonation.
It's all right.
Until I see the movie, and I'm like, that was a terrible impersonation. I've been copying.
Hey, man. Hey, we're going to culture you.
Yeah, I hope so. It's sad.
Awesome.
Here's the thing, though.
Awesome.
I've seen so few movies that all the movies I've seen, I can quote pretty much front to back.
Gotcha.
It's crazy. I can't. Here's funny. This is a funny. I used to be grounded all the time. And, like, my brothers wouldn't be. So they'd watch a movie, family movie night, and I'd be grounded listening from my room because I couldn't follow the rules. And so, like, I'd just be listening to the movie, learning the words. And everybody else be seeing, like, correcting my mom. She's like, did you even see that movie? I was like, no, but I heard it. Super grounded.
So you knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was super grounded.
Yeah.
I knew about jail. My dad taught me on jail. He saw what was coming, so he taught me about jail young, so it could either keep me from it or, help me out when I get there.
Yeah.
Because it was one or the other.
Dude, that's a rough life, bro. That's a hard knock life, bro.
It's a hard knock life, bro.
In the sweet words of Jay-Z, it's a hard knock life for us.
And Dr. Evil.
Yeah. It's originally Jay-Z.
No, but Dr. Evil popularized it.
You just like him because he has a midget.
Yo.
You have
Can
a
y'all chill
midget?
with the M words?
The M words?
You have one?
Dude.
You own one?
Is a midget like the M words?
I'm going to throw a fit. All right? I'm thirsty first, though.
We are approaching time. It is getting to be time.
Hey. What's your rush, buddy?
There's no rush. We got another 25 on Patreon.
Thank you.
Log into that Patreon. Dude.
Oh, it's gonna be.
That's our self plug.
Gives a little sensitive. Yeah, it's about time.
Is it time to switch over?
I think so.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right. Well, that was good, boys. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's the Not For Everyone podcast.